My daughter, who I started shooting videos when I was told that I was going to pass. She was a very, very young age, and when she started school, I had to go to the first entry day that you go, and I remember arguing with my wife. I said, I'm not going. I'm never going to show anyone what I look like then. It was just appalling. That no cancer look, like everyone just used to stare at you. You know the feeling. And I'm sitting there as a guy in my 30s, taking my daughter to enroll to school for the first time ever. And I said to my wife, I'm not going to go. I have too much respect for myself to go. I'm not going to embarrass my daughter and have everyone look at me. She goes, they're not going to look at you. They did the whole fucking night. The whole night. She starts school. 2 days later, she comes crying. She said, one of the girls said, I've got to be your friend because your dad's very sick and he might not live. That was devastating. But the reason last week was one of the greatest weeks of my life is she's doing the HSC this year, and it was the graduation dinner. And ironically, it was in exactly the same hall that I went, and it was the same parents. You don't become a parent and change kids, right? You fucking, like, that's the one you've got. And I was just sitting there thinking to myself, I was so embarrassed. And don't get me wrong, it's been a rough ride. Like, a lot of people don't know my nickname's the chemo kid. 303 chemo and radiation sessions over 16 years, so I've got sick after that. But thankfully, since 2018, I've been clear and there's no evidence of disease, and I'm hoping that I stay this way. And someone said to me the other day, you've got to be really unlucky to have copped cancer 3 times. I said, listen, you've got to be really lucky to be 57 years of age, have had over 300 cancer treatments, have what was considered incurable stage 4 B-cell lymphatic cancer, and to actually be alive. I said, I actually see it as being the luckiest person on the planet.